Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's the Night Saint here, back on another video. And this video is going to be about why I practice semen retention. Specifically me, Kevin Downer, the Night Saint, Knock Sancted, Save It How He Dies, whatever name I give myself, the one that pervades all, the OG. Right? Only reason I really practice this shit is if I can just go deep and give my furthest, deepest reason why I do it. I do this shit to be cool. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, this is my ego talking right now. I'm not gonna lie. I do this shit to push the human vehicle as far as I can. Part of me feel like I want to be a superhero. I'm gonna be a superhero, but not in like the traditional sense. Like, but I want to make as much of this power that I can. Right? I know if y'all ever seen Transformers, I was about to say it was Tyrese Gibson character. He was like, damn, why does the Decepticons got all the cool shit? Like, and that's kind of like how I felt toward like women, right? Women got like a lot of cool shit going for them. Of course, they had their drawbacks, just like everybody else in existence. It's just. And I had to realize, like, as I became a man and matured more, like this is some of the cool shit that a man got, right? And this is some of the shit that a lot of people they think they know about, but they don't really know about it for real. And my goal is to learn as much as I can about it and teach it, and also just benefit off of it. Of course, like my inner child yearn for this type of stuff, and the secrets and the nooks and crannies and things that people don't know about is something that's really honestly making me more intrigued in it. And to really want to get more proficient and understand it to the deepest level that I really can. Of course, this channel is to This channel is for me to show this to y'all, but also, for y'all to join along the journey. But that's really what I do this shit for. I do this shit to really be cool. Like, I know it's a very egotistical way. Of course, I want evolution. Like, on the surface, my ego wants just to be cool. Like I said, it's to get payback, and not payback in a vengeance sense, but like for my younger self. My younger self wants to be free. And that kind of is linked to my internal reason why I do it. It's like that's more connected to the self. I want freedom. I want freedom in my mind. I want freedom in my body, my spirit. I want freedom in just my energy, period. Like, and of course, through this journey, you are essentially, it's a journey of enlightenment. It's a journey of essentially you returning back home. You returning back to the self, the undying self. It's a journey of you becoming one with the universe again. That's what I feel like it is, and that's my purpose with it. I'm returning back home, and with that being said, it's a sense of love, a sense of freedom, a sense of peace that comes with that. That's so intriguing to me. That sense of freedom where, I can just do whatever I want it to. I can do whatever I desire. I can do whatever my dreams is. And not even in like reality. I'm talking about like even in the dream world, that's really where my playground is. Like I love playing with my imagination. I love being a superhero in my head. I love creating shit and creating stories in my head and just being a child. Like that's like one of my greatest loves, and I love that, the path of spirituality has helped me kind of rekindle that love with just being like a little kid. Like, even though I always was a childish person, like it took it to a deeper level when, I understand it, and I'm directly on a path that will kind of like further take off those chains of my inner child that you just develop through life and through trauma. Like, that's just real. Like, and it's just really just to be unique, man. Like I said, I think everybody's unique. I think everybody has a particular karma. I think I have a particular karma, like, that just want to make me so great and like so unique, like, and it's just so motivating. I think that's really what it is. Like, when you hear stories about people like doing semen retention for like 6, 12 years, like Malcolm X is probably my favorite example of this. He went to jail for 12 years. And he came back out like a powerhouse. That is something that intrigues me genuinely. It makes me want to just leave my family and leave everything alone. Like, just say fuck everything and just go into the woods. Just leave and just go on an adventure and then come back a greater person. Like, and I guess that's just the storyline of life. But my life isn't like that. So I have to still find a way to get to my point that I want to go to, while still, having to deal with reality, having to deal with reality. And, and that's kind of that's the message I finally got, like when I was reading like the Bhagavad Gita, you know, that you gotta treat work like it's yoga, right? You gotta work with awareness. You gotta understand that your life is your life for a reason. Your karma is your karma for a reason. You gotta work through your karma through work, through yoga, through awareness, and being present in who you are as an ego to a certain extent, right? And as an ego, I'm Kevin. Like I say, I'm Kevin for the time of being on Earth. This is my human vehicle, and this human vehicle needs to go. It got a destination it wants to go. So I'm in spirit. I'm here helping the ego vehicle to get to where it needs to go. And you know, whatever spiritual experience happen after this vessel is destroyed, and you know that's up to the spirit. Like I said, it's none of my business. But that's ultimately what I do this shit for. I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm sitting there speaking in spiritual jargon and back to human spiritual and just keep hopping back and forth, but that's kind of what it is. I kind of got to that point where sometimes I'm talking, sometimes I'm not talking. So sometimes I'm just channeling information down from I guess from my higher self that I'm thinking about it. But that's kind of where the point I'm at now. Sometimes I'm talking, sometimes I'm not. I ain't gonna lie. It's cool though. The thing about it is, even with the semen retention journey or just the spiritual journey, you will realize that your conscious starting to really rebuild back up. Like it was a certain point in time, I used to like have genuine conversations with myself in my head, and then I stopped. I don't know what happened. I think usually when I get in relationships, that stop. But also, I've been connecting deeper to my intuition. So now my intuition's been kind of like it's stronger. I can feel it more. I can feel that sense of the universe or my higher self or just my conscious is talking to me, and you know. Sometimes it's whispering to me. Sometimes it's like loud and just like, you know, very domineering. Not domineering in a bad way, but like, you know, it's letting me know that, you know, something is wrong or, you know, you got to do this or you need to do this, right? So, but yeah, that's really what I do this shit for, you know. Of course, the spiritual powers and the CDs is going to come with it. Part of me is intrigued by that just because my inner child just like the superpowers. I always like superpowers. And, you know, I know it's not for you to show off and just do this shit, but, you know, part of me is, you know, in reality, they try to tell you this stuff is not real. So part of my ego is like, so you gonna tell me this is not real, and it is. So now I gotta do it, and I gotta prove it. I ain't gotta prove it, but you know, I gotta prove to myself that it's actually possible, right? For example, I'm doing readings on people. I still don't believe I'm psychic, but people around me like really can trust that I can read them, and it's not like I've been getting wrong hits. I'm getting accurate readings off of them. It's just, you know, I just don't feel confident in my ability just because I got so many beliefs in my head that stop me. But that's essentially the point, right? I do this shit to it's egotistical reasons, and I have my spiritual reasons. But you know, in the end, like I said, spirit gonna win either way. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thank you.